Welcome
to another episode
of The Nerd
and the Geek.
We are on episode number 27.
Yeah.
And back, got the new year rolling.
It's true.
Like we told you last time.
We're trying to make videos every week.
Yeah. We're getting there.
We're trying, okay?
I'm gonna do this thing where
it's hard.
I actually hate the website Kotaku.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone knows about it. It's a video game website.
Okay.
I don't like it that much. It's a news website, whatever.
Okay.
But they had this really cool idea called, it's like 4 in February.
Okay.
Where you pick 4 games and you beat them in February.
Okay.
And so I'm going to try to do something like that and keep like episodes going on that.
I gotcha.
But anyway, we're not talking about February yet.
Yeah.
Because it's not quite there.
No.
Edging out January.
Yeah.
And the only big movie I could think that came, or did Django come out in January?
No, it was still last year.
It was on Christmas, yeah. Gangster Squad.
Yeah.
Which we just saw.
Yeah.
We were just looking through it. We saw that Metacritic
hated it.
I don't want to say hated it. Didn't like it that much. What about you, Seth Fisher?
Well, should we talk about it a little bit, or should we just jump right into it?
To the film.
Okay, I was gonna say so. Gangster Squad is basically about Josh Brolin getting together a super cop team who go...
Not even super cops.
They're just...
Mediocre cop
team who are... they're gonna destroy Sean Penn's...
mob ring in LA. Trying to take over LA. It's very much a timepiece set in a certain era. And... it's just super violence.
But based on all true events, supposedly.
Yes.
So, which is pretty cool. So my only, let's just start with the bad, and then I'll go to the stuff
Wait, before that,
what?
You want to tell them
who else
about the edit that happened before this came out?
Oh, yeah. So originally this film was supposed to end with a...
If you all saw the original trailer, you remember
this crazy shot at the end where like they are shooting through a movie theater screen and shooting up all the audience and
walking in.
Yeah. And very slowly with Tommy guns, and that was cut out because of the Virginia. It was in Virginia, right?
I believe so. The Batman.
Yes, the Batman shooting, it was supposed to come out around that time last summer actually, and they cut it out completely and reshot the ending.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that, I don't know, it looked like a cool shot. I was a little sad.
It definitely looked really cool.
Yeah, I was a little sad they cut that out, but I can understand that why they would cut something out, because I'm sure, or cut something out like that, because it's pretty, probably pretty close to what really happened. But anyway.
How'd you feel about the flick?
Okay, so... I liked it for the most part. The only thing that I didn't really care for was the fact that it looked really clean. Like, it seemed like everything was nice and looked in HD and everything. And I was like, come on, let's grid it up. This is the,
If you're doing an era piece,
make it look like the time.
Don't shoot digital.
Yeah.
Please. I know I'm not a movie maker. I know I can't do this. I know this is far beyond my reach, but there was a Johnny Depp movie a while back.
Public Enemies.
Public Enemies that was also shot in digital, when I just felt like
fit.
Film is the way to shoot this. Because
it's true.
This movie, I love era pieces when you get taken back and you can't really tell if it's present day or when it was filmed if you watch it 15 years later. But this is so clean cut.
You can tell.
So... it's shiny, the world's shiny, it's shot shiny.
I was going to say, yeah, they even have that kind of glossy, like how Harry Potter even kind of looked at times where it just seemed really glossy and clean and everything. It was like, no, it wouldn't have looked like that. It was probably a pretty gross time. And
not to harp on what we like, but the original trilogy of Star Wars, it's a future world, but it is lived in. This world did not look lived in.
Not really.
Even the gritty parts that are supposed to be like the main cop, his house. Like I'm sure he earns like basic wages. He has a wife and a family, and
but it's really like, nice home and everything was clean. Yeah, I don't know. But other than that, that was my only real qualm with it. I thought it was fun. I mean, it was predictable, but I mean, at the same time, if this was based on a true story, this might be where all the other movies got their ideas from.
Was there a cool moment for you that you really like when you think about Gangster Squad? You think of? You saw it like a week ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, I don't know. Maybe
I'll let you think on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I liked it. I didn't love it. It wasn't a subpar movie, but it definitely wasn't something I'd tell everyone to go watch. There was... How it was shot was really the main detractor, especially the last fight scene. It's at this fountain, so of course, if you go to any fountain, there's lights everywhere shining on it. And this fight scene was so overly lit, it was ridiculous, because it was at night, and there was this pool scene right before it where this thing goes down, and it's very darkly lit and very well lit, and then we go to this fight scene where, because of the setting, it's just super overdone. Yeah, there was definitely some cool parts. What's his name? Say something real quick, Toe.
Oh, okay. So I really like this part with Ryan Gosling, because he's kind of like, from the trailer it seems like, oh man, he's a good guy. But no, he's kind of a shady cop throughout the whole movie until about halfway through one of his little buddies gets killed. And then all of a sudden there's this pretty sweet moment where like, he walks up with a shotgun to this guy that has been shot in the leg, one of the bad guys. He's like, you can't do anything, you're a cop. And he's like, not anymore, and just shoots him. Just like, whoa.
How do you feel about Ryan Gosling? He's a hot guy right now.
I was gonna say, he's a good looking guy.
But how do you feel about him as an actor?
He's not bad. I mean, I was going to say, he definitely brings his all to the table, and you can tell every time. I mean, this movie seemed like he wasn't trying very hard, but I mean, he was just playing the pretty boy. I mean, that was all he was...
My big problem is, I feel like he plays the same role a lot. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of Drive. Everyone...
Oh, no, Drive sucks.
But I very much feel like he's playing the same sort of pent-up character in this movie that he was playing in that movie.
Yeah.
Like... I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of stuff with him, but I'm not all head over heels.
Did you see Crazy Stupid Love? Because I liked that movie.
Yeah.
Just because, yeah.
What I was talking about earlier is I love Giovanni Ribisi.
Okay.
He plays a scientist or not a scientist, just the smart guy in this movie, and he plays it really well. I always like him in all his movies. I love character actors, and I feel like you could definitely tell his characters very quickly. Also, another guy I haven't seen a lot, but start seeing more of, the guy that played Men in Black 3.
Oh, Josh Brolin.
Yeah, I really liked him.
I was going to say, he definitely kind of like captured the whole thing. Yeah, I mean...
You saw his character break, and
I was gonna say,
like, you saw progression in his character.
I was gonna say the first scene with him is pretty sweet. That's like when he goes and saves that girl. Like he just walks in and just starts beating.
Yes.
Yeah, beating people up. But yeah, I mean, again, I wouldn't. I would watch it again.
If it shows up on Netflix and I'm having a boring day, not doing anything, don't know what to do, I'm clicking it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was pretty good. I mean,
but if it's
not our like cup of tea, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I really like area.
Well, but I mean, like, it's not like a nerd and geek thing. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong.
I'm not driving anywhere to go see this movie. I will sit at home on a Sunday that I'm doing nothing.
Gotcha.
I will watch that.
Gotcha. I liked it. But yeah. Something else pretty exciting also happened this week, too. Well, I mean, like, what?
What?
Well, Star Wars, they found a director for it.
Okay.
Yeah, did you hear?
Didn't hear about it.
You didn't hear about it? That's weird. They got J.J. Abrams.
Jar Jar?
No, J.J.
Jar Jar Abrams?
No, J.J. Abrams.
You mean that guy? That guy that did that alright Star Trek movie?
Yeah.
A lot of people like it.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good flick.
As everyone has said on the internet already, there's lightsabers in this movie, so bring your sunglasses.
I was gonna say
there's going to be lens flare.
That was the first thought in my head. Was as soon as someone extends a lightsaber, I'm not gonna be able to see.
I will
anymore.
not be surprised to see a credit that's like lens flare coordinator that makes sure he stays. I'm sure he has like a 20 lens flare limit, and they're watching. They've got some guy sitting over his shoulder. Just
hey, you can't go in there.
That's 7 in 3 minutes, sir.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I like him.
I think he's gonna give it the love that it should have.
Yeah, I definitely think he reboots things well while staying true. As much as I do not like Star Trek as a whole, and I even in a outside position, even throwing my hate of Star Trek away, I was not in awe of
Super 8?
No, the Star Trek movie. I love Super 8.
Oh, okay.
But I was not in awe of the Star Trek movie that came out.
Yeah.
Like everyone else seems to be.
I liked it. I think it's fun just because it's different. That was what I really liked about it. But, yeah, I don't know.
Excited.
I was going to say, and also, it's the writing, and it's everybody's job.
Oh, yeah.
It's the actors they pick. I mean, it's not just the director. The director only is he's just one piece of the puzzle. And
no, it's his film.
It's true, but I mean, at the same time, like, you can only do so much with a crappy script. It's done.
Episode 3.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm definitely very hopeful for this. I don't think there's very many other.
That Padme line.
What is
it? I can't remember.
She looks like when she's combing her hair.
Dude, she's crying. Take me back to the. Oh, you're breaking my heart, Anakin! Like, you can only do so much. She's a good actress.
Yes, but I'm definitely hopeful for this.
Well, I'm sure it'll be awesome.
Like I was just saying, I don't think there's very many other directors I could even think of that I'd want to take the realms and rebooting, or not rebooting, but adding on to this very beloved,
our beloved thing.
Yeah.
We love it. But
what do you think? Do you like JJ?
Let us know.
Tell us.
It'd be nice.
Let's get some conversation going.
I would like that. Let us know what we should do as the nerd and the geek.
I want to see movie 43. Seth does it because it's got like a 0.5 on Rotten Tomatoes. But I'm all for it.
I'll go see it with him. Jeez. I want to see G.I. Joe. You don't want to.
I don't even want to believe it exists. Bruce Willis and yet another... Oh, we're giving Bruce Willis somebody so he'll show up in our movie role.
Call him Joe.
Hey, Mr. McClane. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
We will
see you soon.
See you soon.
Mm-hmm.